All right, hello. So I'm at the lake having my lunch. Bomb me, of course. Getting ready to go on a motorcycle ride. During the solar eclipse, I was deathly sick, either food poisoning or some kind of migraine, but I slept for 29 hours straight. And now I just noticed as I was sitting here that my hand was, which leads me to a realization that, there's a chance that I might not, that my health might not be, that my time might be ticking. People ask me, why don't I go home? Because if I was honest about my situation, it's very hard. It's very lonely. I can't tell you everything. But this is to say that sometimes I have doubts, I think a big part of it is I'm afraid to go home. I'm afraid that if I go home, that all this damage that I've done to my body by eating one banh mi a day, damage or good, I don't know. I have a feeling that it's probably 60-40, starving myself. Some of it wasn't my choice though, to be honest. But the isolation, I try to call it solitude, look at it from a healthy way. But like, oh, my trash is flying away. Hold on. I don't like to have my trash by the lake. So I say maybe 60-40, right? I'm supposed to be going out on my motorcycle ride, but I was just shaking so much. It's just because it's muscle apathy. Or what is it? Muscle, when your muscles are degrading. Not apathy. Muscle entropy. There we go, entropy. So, yeah, when you don't use parts of your body, you will lose it. Muscles will entropy. Entropy is death. Entropy is decay. The only muscle that I can say that I regularly use is my mind. My mind is the only thing staying sharp as my body just gives out. Except for on the motorcycle. I don't know if it's a mixture of adrenaline or just muscle memory. But on a motorcycle, I could coordinate within split second. I could pull off some really amazing things. Sad thing is like, really, who cares? Nobody cares but me. There's nobody filming me do any of this cool stuff. So I'll go to my grave knowing that like all these cool tricks and skills that I've acquired on motorcycles, no one will ever really know. I've tried to film it from my pocket, but it doesn't capture some of the death-defying moments. But yeah, somebody asked me, why don't I go home? You're starving. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You're barely hanging on this or that. Like, some days are good, some days are bad. But let's just say, like, it's not perfect, okay? But it has the potential to be perfect. You get me? It's like, yeah, my situation is bad now, but what about the other 2 years that were amazing, Do you just toss, give up just because you run into a rough patch? No. But at what point do you, like, make a decision, like, okay, my health can't take it no more? But the thing is like this, I'm afraid if I was to go back to America, right, that I would never be able to leave again. That I would never have the courage, or I would hesitate, or I'd be afraid of making that first step forward to coming overseas to whatever country I went to. Would I come back to Vietnam after this whole experience? I mean, I feel like I've been at the best city. Lao Cai, Sapa, you can't get much better than that for me personally. Cold weather, winters, mountains, breathable air, not a lot of people. There's nowhere else in Vietnam that really interests me. I don't care about Halong Bay. I don't care about the